Here's what I have to say about clean songs. I want to go over 3 things in this video that I've looked at least in the past couple months. One of them is the objections to only writing clean music, because I want people to know that, hey, even if you and I kind of disagree on this, I want you to know that 1, I can acknowledge your viewpoint, and 2, I can respect it. Another one is, of course, what I have to say, some propositions, things to be put on the table. And the third is considerations that are on, both sides of the coin. Like, it doesn't really get in the way of anybody's shit here, so let's talk about it. Here are the objections. 1. It's better to truly express how you feel and, in turn, not hold back on these things. I will agree that curse words are
sentence enhancers
to some degree. If this weren't true, I wouldn't use them at all. My solo music as of the beginning of 2018 is entirely clean, and by solo music, I don't mean my remixes or beats, because technically that's not exactly entirely my music. I'm talking about the 4 to 6 song playlists no one listens to, which will change at least for the most recent one and the upcoming ones, but for the ones you can find on my YouTube channel, with the album covers directly under my uploads, insights, remixes, and beats, and those are my Numbers EP, my Letters EP, and my Samsara EP. At the same time, I obviously curse like all the time in these videos, and a lot of us have our reasons for cursing, or as some call it,
cussing.
For me, it's a good way to equalize the accessibility with the uniqueness of my brand, from the intellectualization and self-educational aspects of it to the entertainment and let's just watch this because it's funny and a good use of my time aspects of it. Number 2, no Sam, you fucking idiot. We fucking do and say whatever the fuck we want. This has no fucking cap. Fuck a cap, and fuck you and your Ronald McDonald and Ed Sheeran had a baby looking ass, and go eat shit at the sump pump corner of your mom's basement where you belong for the rest of fucking eternity. Again, I clearly curse a lot, but there are benefits to not cursing in just your music, and I'm about to talk about those right here, right now. So here are the proposals. Number 1, your song can be clean. It doesn't need to be explicit to fucking swear. So deeply etched into anyone's mind that it makes it impossible to not use them and actually make songs that sound fucking good. I just be like,
I wanna look at everyone who they are, what do they want with the electronic devices, psychologically onto the bra switch to a top bit, but I was talking a company divided America, the pocket, I slice, I put it back together, whatever we never saying it is. Green, blue, green. Green for the clock, green for the stop sign, say.
Number 2, it's more family friendly and immediately accessible to the general public. A lot of Christian rappers don't really curse at all. Now, to put that at the top of your list in terms of explanation may or may not be a little unconvincing to the majority of underground rappers, I'm sure. But Will Smith also doesn't. 21 Pilots doesn't. MF Doom and Rakim don't. Some of the most lyrically legendary rappers in history, one could easily argue, despite how different they are from each other artistically speaking. I will link this one list of artists in the description who do not curse in their songs and are also at least kind of commercially successful, if not were at some point or points in their careers. Number 3, when you don't curse in your songs, you don't have to worry about making a clean version. It saves a bunch of time and space on computers and hard drives, having extra files, worrying about, well, I have to give these people at the radio station both versions, but I gotta give these people at the kid's birthday party the clean version because for some reason, it's still bad for kids to hear curse words at young ages when they're gonna fucking learn them eventually anyway, but these people at the club don't want the clean version. They want the explicit version as if a couple words really makes a difference, and in reality, if there's only one version, no one has to worry about it or any of that shit. You can just send them the fucking song and make it easier for everyone. It's a simple fucking solution. It's like cigarettes or heroin or anything worth quitting in life to a degree. If you don't want the problems that come with it, don't fucking do it in the first place. I mean, this is far, far less extreme of an example than those, but hopefully you see my point. Some of the considerations are 1, everyone has a different way of doing things. There are no absolute rules to music creation, and if there are, they're being broken every day and kind of remade in anyone's way that they want for the sake of innovation, experimentation, curiosity, and just fun. Number 2, not cursing could be exclusively your songs, or maybe your features, or maybe just remixes and or freestyles. It doesn't have to really be anything else. And and this could add to people looking at you in small, subtle ways, which, believe me, they add up. But these are the ways in which they don't look at other artists. This can be just another thing that makes you unique, whether it's something you need to point out in a line or an interview or something people notice over time that they talk about. Number 3, writing clean songs is a discipline, and it can add flexibility to your creative approach. It's also another way to stand out as a brand. If you never swear in your music, and you actually get somewhere with your music in general, it will add to the uniqueness, again, of what separates you from other artists. But generally speaking, it does kind of force you to look at yourself and be like, how can I express this without using words most rappers would in such a situation? And that makes you want to look more into your vocabulary, which can help with your communication even in everyday life, and it all comes back to overlap in skills, of course. But anyway, what do you guys think? Should rappers make clean songs? Should you make clean songs? Where are the boundaries, and what are your boundaries? I mean, we all have our own. Again, that's just another thing that makes you unique. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you have any ideas you want me to talk about in future videos, and I'll give you a shout out if and when I use them. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. There are links in the bottom of the description of all my social media. Also at the bottom of the description, there are links to my new production kits where you can find all the hardware and software that I use to make music and these videos. If you buy any, I get commission, which helps me build this channel and keep making these videos for you guys. I made all the beats in this video. If you want to use them, you can find links to each one in the description. I used from first to last, or at samuel.earth/beats. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. If you could turn on that little bell to receive a notification every time I drop a new video, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can find me everywhere, and I will see you then.